The glitter of the 77th Emmy Awards was, for a fleeting and uncomfortable moment, replaced by the chilling sound of a unified, vocal crowd, a chorus of boos and jeers that echoed through the Peacock Theatre. The target of this furious display was none other than Meghan Markle, whose once glamorous Hollywood return appears to have hit a spectacular, and very public, iceberg. The incident unfolded with a shocking swiftness. Sources inside the event, corroborated by numerous social media accounts and early news reports, describe a palpable shift in the room's energy the moment Meghan Markle was announced to present the award for Outstanding Limited or Anthology Series. The anticipation and excitement of the evening gave way to a murmur of discontent, which escalated into a cacophony of boos and heckling. Attendees and journalists alike noted the sudden hostility, with several onlookers shouting things like "Go home," and "Hollywood doesn't want you." The sheer intensity of the crowd's reaction was a stunning rejection, a far cry from the fawning adoration she once commanded. This wasn't a random outburst. It was a culmination of a year marked by a string of high-profile missteps and public relations failures for the Duchess. The backlash at the Emmys felt like a release of pent-up frustration from an industry and a public that has grown weary of her perceived sense of entitlement and a growing disconnect from reality. The controversy surrounding her new podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, which faced accusations of copying an existing show, had already painted a picture of a brand struggling for original ideas. Her recent lifestyle launch, as ever, has been widely panned as a pale imitation of her previous blog, The Tig, and a thinly veiled attempt to cash in on her royal title. The narrative of her perfect 2025 has unraveled spectacularly, leaving a trail of failed projects and partnerships in its wake. The antagonism on display at the Emmys was a direct reflection of a wider, more deeply rooted sentiment. For years, the Duchess has been accused of leveraging her royal connections while simultaneously lambasting the very institution that provided her with that platform. The constant stream of tell-all interviews and documentaries, detailing her perceived suffering within the royal family, has reached a saturation point for many. It's no longer seen as a brave act of self-empowerment, but as a calculated and repetitive grievance airing. Hollywood, an industry that prides itself on being in touch with the zeitgeist, seems to have finally turned the page on the woe is me narrative, opting for authenticity over pre-packaged victimhood. The contrast with other high-profile figures at the Emmys was stark. While Meghan faced open hostility, other celebrities received thunderous applause and genuine adoration. This underscores a critical truth. Hollywood respects talent and hard work, and a sense of shared community. The incident at the Emmys raises serious questions about the future of the Sussexes' brand. Their carefully constructed narrative of a powerful, independent couple is beginning to look less like a reality and more like a facade. With each new project that falters and each public appearance that backfires, the cracks in their polished exterior are becoming undeniable. The public has a low tolerance for perceived hypocrisy and a high regard for those who earn their place. At the 77th Emmy Awards, the crowd made it clear that Meghan Markle, despite all her titles and promises, has yet to earn theirs. The coming months will be crucial for the Duchess. She can either double down on her current strategy, risking further alienation and public ridicule, or she can pivot, seeking a path that relies less on past grievances and more on tangible, creative contributions. The Hollywood landscape is a ruthless one, where yesterday's darling can quickly become today's punchline. The boos at the Emmys weren't just a moment of rudeness, they were a wake-up call, a definitive sign that the public is no longer buying what the Duchess of Sussex is selling. And in the world of entertainment, there is no sound more terrifying than the crowd turning against you.